Hi, I'm Darren, and if you're after some presentation skills training, you're in the right place. At Executive Speaking, I specialise in giving your team the skills they need to develop engaging presentations so they can speak as the leaders you need them to be. There's 4 types of speakers that we see in the workplace today. The first is the murderer. The murderer stands up and delivers death by PowerPoint. You know the sort, you've sat through their presentations. For 20 minutes presentation, they might have 30, 40, 50 slides. The murderer's presentations are boring, they don't engage the audience, and people have been known to sleep through them. Productivity that comes out of the murderer's presentation is pretty much zero. The second style of speaker is the reader. The reader is a little better than the murderer in that they read their script that they've written out, and that keeps them on time. But what they do is they stand over on the side because they don't have the permission, they don't give themselves the authority to stand there and deliver the message that they have. Once again, these presentations bore the audience, they don't engage, and productivity is very low from them. The third style of speaker is the engager. This is the minimum level you need your team to be at. The engager is good in that they can engage their team in a conversation and get their message across. Where they're good is engaging the audience, but they don't set them on fire. They don't motivate them to either buy product if they're in sales or to rush out and be part of a team and get on board with the message that's coming down from on top. That's where the fourth style of speaker, the leader, comes in. The leader knows how to stand and address their audience in such a way so the audience say, yep, I want to be part of what it is you're selling. If they're in sales and they're selling product, they sell more product. If they're in managers, team leaders, senior managers, when they sell their message, audiences hear that and go, yep, well, let's get on board. Let's do what the boss is saying. Why does this happen? They can do this because they engage their audience at an emotional level. They tell corporate stories and they can paint a vision so those in the room can buy into that. This is what the leader does. Now, this is not just the leader, the boss, the CEO, whoever. This is positional leadership. Leadership and ownership of the message. At Executive Speaking, that's what I teach your people. I'll teach them how to stand and speak as the leader that you need them to be. The idea of presentation skills being all about the way you stand and the way you project your voice, that's only part of the equation. The audiences don't really care too much about that. If the person at the front of the room is speaking as the leader, they look beyond there and hear the message. That's what I can show you and your team how to do. If this sounds like something that you're after, the first thing you need to do is make an online inquiry. Pop your name, email address, phone number, the company you work for, and maybe a line or two about what it is you're looking for. I will then get in touch with you and we'll start a conversation. We'll work out whether you need one-on-one coaching. Do you want group training, or do you want a combination of the two? We'll tailor the training so it fits into your industry, works with your message, and gets some understanding on how best to get the message across within your organisation. These processes that I teach work across every industry. I've worked in the mining industry, banking industry, finance, pharmaceuticals, you name it, I've worked there. These processes work. If you want to turn your team into the leaders you know they can be, make an online inquiry and we'll get the conversation happening and lift the standard within your organisation. I look forward to speaking to you shortly.
Hi Darren, it's David Bankovich with Civil Logistics, just following up from the course from 3 weeks ago. Loved it, really found it helpful, and certainly a little surprise to me was that it's also come to use on teleconference calls. So I've used a lot of the learnings as well in regards to the way of using stories and the way to structure the meeting to actually get the engagement of the people, and that's worked really well. So yeah, I'm very positive about that and how you can potentially take it to the next level, and want to work that with you, Darren. So yeah, just thought I'd give you that feedback and also have a quick discussion on taking it to the next level. Cheers.